I don't feel like I was on that bitch that heavy, bro.
First things first, before
I don't think I was on it that heavy.
First things first, before I cannonball into the spaghetti and meatballs of today's topic,
I fuck with that
I'd
boy
like to
Morse
let you all
Critical,
know
man.
I've been actively working on my Mickey Mouse impression, so please let me know your thoughts. Pluto.
I
So
think
with that out of the way,
he talking about
I'm going to show you all of my analytics
what he been making.
from my lifetime of being on YouTube and almost a decade of being on Twitch. Now, the reason for this is, a week ago I made a video called I'm Turning It Off. And in
I seen that video.
I'm explaining why I'm disabling any and all means of people having the ability to donate money to me. No more super chats, no more YouTube memberships, for all intents and purposes, no more bits on Twitch. I say all intents and purposes because you can't actually fully disable that on Twitch. Once you start streaming on there, you're fucking shackled to the bits ecosystem. It cannot be turned off. So I made the minimum so high that no one can pay it, hopefully, and actively discouraging people from subbing on Twitch as well. Any and all avenues where people could just give me clams, I am just...
That nigga said clams.
I should have done this a long time ago, but better late than never. Might as well get the farty sharded now. The reason is super simple. I would much rather you keep your money, use it for yourself, or use it for things you deem important.
Hey, hearing this nigga say this shit now, I respect it. I respect it because you already making money just off of streaming, ads. But hearing that nigga say this, you already know this nigga finna show some ridiculous amount of money that he to earn. You already know this shit. You already know it.
Charitable causes or what have you, but just stop forking it over to me. Now, since posting that video, there's been a lot of questions and even somewhat of a pushback from other streamers about how, like, this sets a bad precedent where it, like, starts to shame other streamers if they don't follow my footsteps here. Let me be clear. I'm not trying to make a rallying cry here. I'm not your dad. You do what you want with your own streams. Keep donations and subs on out the wazoo forever. I don't care. That's your prerogative. This was just my own personal decision. Obviously, that wasn't like the most prevalent take or anything, but it is a conversation I saw stirring about after I posted that video, because there are some streamers that believe that normal people having the ability to give them money helps them feel included in the community, part of the crew, part of the ship, and it's like integral to the streaming experience.
I ain't gonna lie, them facts though. I think when you as a viewer, cause I got people, I'm sub to, other than, the guys or whatever. You a viewer to a nigga that you been fucking with for years, bro, like, and he kind of big or whatever. And you subscribe to him. You got your little logo and shit, your little sub badge. That shit make you feel like you're a part of the community. It does do that. So I don't know if he ever was like, hey man, this is a stream I watch, he big, I'm in here. I don't know if he ever did it because he big himself. But when you fuck with a streamer or a YouTuber like that, bro, and then they like got like a little family or whatever, like like a little name they call people, you feel like you're a part of this shit. That's true.
Be able to like sub and donate and things like that. I've never really
shared what it do with you, bro?
Perspective. I've always viewed streaming as content that you are providing to viewers for free.
Them facts.
If someone's nice enough to toss you a doubloon, you tip your fedora saying, "Holly jolly, thanks for the Reddit gold, kind stranger," and move on. But it's not an obligation, and no one should feel like they need to be able to give you money to be included in the community. That feels very parasocial to me. But that's just my own view on it. But what I will tell you, breaking the magician's code here, there is no top streamer that needs your financial support
them
to
facts.
put food on the table or
them
continue
facts.
providing those streams for you. Also, the bulk of a streamer's income comes from ads in the first place. Anyway, though, I think this stems from people just not really knowing how much money a top streamer can make on Twitch, for example. So, let me show you my analytics from my lifetime.
This nigga shit finna be crazy.
Now, Twitch analytics are a little wonky here on the back end, so I wasn't able to just set the date range.
Nigga, in 2 years you made 55 on the game? Streaming? Boys in the chat. One day, boys, we're gonna get there.
From 2017 to 2025.
One day, man.
Because it would just freeze. It would just have a conniption. I bet the Twitch HQ, a server just fucking caught flame with me trying to do that, so I had to break it up into chunks. So in 2017 is when I really started
crazy,
actually
bro.
streaming on Twitch. I had dabbled in 2016, but it wasn't until 2017 where I got like partnered and everything. So from 2017 to 2019, I made $55,500 for those 2 years, and I wasn't full-time streaming at this point or anything.
That's crazy,
It was
bro.
just a bit of
That's
goofing
crazy.
around, having some fun, and it brought in $55,500. From 2019 to 2021 is when I took it a lot more seriously, as you can see.
What the fuck? Nigga. Nigga. Bro. What in the hell, bro? I can't even comprehend how this shit is possible. I can't even comprehend how this shit is possible, bro. This nigga made $1.2 million streaming, bro, in 2 years, bro. God damn.
My time streamed
The
went from
fuck?
600 hours on the 2 years to 3,600 hours.
Yeah,
and
went
I
down.
made $1.2 million for those 2 years. And this was before my Twitch contract, so the only ads that were running on my stream were like the pre-roll ads, the ones that Twitch would insert themselves. So this was still without ads, by the way. $1.2 million. Almost 1.3. Then
Bro.
I got a Twitch contract which
Oh my
necessitated a
God!
certain amount of ads. 3 minutes of ad time per hour. And from 2021 to basically 2025, I made $4.1 million. And to those astute observers amongst you with those keen peepers, you might notice that my subscriptions are less than half of what they were for the previous 2-year period. So,
Hey, bro. They can say what they want. People can feel how they feel about streaming, YouTubing, playing the game. I'm never going to stop this shit. No, I mean what he doing is he's showing, cause his whole thing is he don't want people to send him money no more. He don't want people to send him donations or you know fucking any of that bullshit. Cause what he's saying is it basically is less fortunate people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. So I feel the reason for showing it. Like, bro, I don't even need y'all to really like. Even though people know that this nigga rich, like I said a couple minutes ago, it's like it make you feel like you're a part of something. A lot of people, bro, come home and I'm gonna use me for example. Like, I don't have a girl here. I stay alone. So when I come home, this is what I do. I sit it. This is how I enjoy my time. If I ain't with my son, which is every day, if we ain't, doing what we do, chilling or whatever, like, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. Whether I'm watching somebody, you know what I'm saying? And, like, and the people you really fuck with, like how y'all in the chat, y'all talking whatever. Like, that's why niggas chats be, cause them niggas really be fucking with them niggas. I've been fucking with this nigga I've been sub fucking 17 months. Shit, 35 months. Like, it's niggas like that. So even though I know this nigga is living good, wealthy, niggas still support, bro. And I just find that's love, man. I mean, I understand him saying, hey, man, I want people to keep their money because I know it's some less fortunate people. Like, I understand that, but like, man, people fuck with you, they fuck with you.
even though I have 180,000 less subs across these 3 years than I did for the previous 2, I still made significantly more. And that is because of ads. Ads are the breadbasket to streamers. That is the jelly to the peanut butter sandwich that is streaming. And keep in mind, these numbers here, the 4.1, the 1.2,
That's crazy,
those
bro.
don't even include brand deals or sponsorships. And I didn't have any like ancillary donations, but a lot of streamers do through like Streamlabs for like text-to-speech stuff like that.
That's
So
crazy,
it doesn't
man.
include any of those other means of making money through the medium. This is solely through just Twitch itself. And I think something important to mention, contrary to popular belief, I am not a top streamer. I am also not even a full-time streamer, and I haven't been for over a year and a half. So my 2025 earnings, I didn't really put them here. It's about 100K. So another thing to add.
I know Asmongold shit crazy than a motherfucker. Kai? Crazy. I know them niggas shit crazy, boy.
Here. But I'm not even a full-time streamer anymore, and I haven't been a top 20 streamer probably since the fucking Among Us boom. You know, back in the prehistoric internet age now. Like, the Among Us era is the only time where I broached, like, the top 20. I've not been in that ball game
That's
for
wild,
a
bro.
while, and yet this is still
That's wild,
a
bro.
crazy amount of money.
It is, man.
Where there
That's
is no
motivation, though.
reason I should
That's motivation.
be making money from just normal people working normal, everyday jobs. It just doesn't feel right to me. Streaming is
And that's
the
respect,
easiest
too. That's
job there
respect.
is. Hot take, I know. Sorry, that was a blistering, scolding
That's crazy,
magma
though.
that I just spewed out there. But it is just the truth. I sit in swamp ass for a few
That nigga said
hours
swamp
every
ass.
day. Well, at least I used to when I was a full-time streamer, playing games or just yapping. Now compare that Weenie Hut Jr. routine to a normal person who is actually working their ass off every single day in a 9-to-5 environment, grinding in the hopes of chasing the American dream. And then they'll come home, maybe turn on my stream and donate a couple of dollars to me. And it just doesn't sit right with me taking that kind of money, given what I've made from all of this. And I really should have just stopped this a long time ago. Especially considering this is just the Twitch side of things. I told you, I'm going to show you my YouTube earnings. So be ready, because here it is! Huge
What the
fucking
fuck,
number, an
nigga?
unfathomable amount of money.
Nigga. This the lifetime. What in the fuck?
From starting this channel in 2007 all the way until today, I have made $35.8 million. I never even imagined that amount of money was possible to earn without just being born rich. I have said from day one, I got incredibly lucky. I will never be able to put in.
And that's a lot. That's a lot. Luck is a lot of it.
Got with all of this shit.
Luck a lot of it,
I'm
man.
not special. I got lucky. I have always said that, and I still believe that to this day. Now, something I saw a lot of people asking after the
It's
video I
YouTube.
made about turning off all the donation.
Nigga showing how much he done made. He don't want people donating to him, really. So he's showing how much he done made on, like, streaming and on YouTube. Ridiculous, bro.
And stuff is how much money I'm leaving on the table. And while it's kind of hard to show it on Twitch considering both subs and bits are technically still on, even though I discourage both and have bits at a point where I don't think it's even possible to use them, I still can't get like a hard number on what's like gone now or anything like that. But on YouTube I can show you directly. So with memberships and supers / gifts, I made over $1 million. Keep in mind, I've only had those things enabled for about a year.
What?
There was $1 million in a year from just normal people
Bro.
donating it to me.
This is crazy, bro.
That just doesn't fucking.
Like I say, I respect him,
I know
though.
there
What
are
he do, what
plenty
he...
of streamers in YouTube
how you
that
feel
have
about it?
significantly more money than me and have subs and donations on and whatever. I don't care. Like I said, this is not me trying to lead some kind of revolution here where all of the
And yeah, and then people feel like because he's so big and he feel this way, you know, they community might say, oh, well, shit. God damn it. He ain't doing it no more. Hey, I'm not finna do this for you. And you know, end of the day, it's a business. People need their money, you know, because people start acquiring certain lifestyles. And I get both sides. I get it. Yeah, I want the money. And I get, hey, I'm making enough. I get both sides.
and turn it off. It's
I
their
get it.
choice to make. I wanted to explain fully why I don't want normal people just giving me their money anymore at all. Also, to be honest, I think just full goatseeing, showing how much streaming / YouTubing can make, just showing you the full, unedited, raw numbers, is probably helpful for normal people so they can see how much money is in this space, because I think there's often so many question marks from people wondering how much does a streamer or YouTuber
I already know it's crazy.
They'll either say like they're making billions of dollars or they're making nothing. There's never like an in-between because there's never any like really hard numbers to look at. So I think something like this can be helpful for that. especially because over the years I've noticed there's been a multitude of creators that have come out and tried to like underplay how well off they are financially because they believe it could be somewhat of a brand risk where if they are perceived as being someone that's very rich, well, maybe their audience wouldn't like them as much because they're no longer relatable. It's just something I've seen here and there over the years.
But I feel like, even with that, right? I'm going to take Corey Kenshin. I know Corey Kenshin. I think he's bigger than Most Critical. Corey Kenshin, he just showed, when you see Corey, then you see a little box nigga, and that nigga, motherfucking, you just see the wall. You don't see that nigga, in no cars. But I know that nigga shit crazy.
Different creators, and I just
what boys gonna do? I'm trying to see, cuz y'all don't know y'all going.
Show that if someone is in like the top sphere of YouTube or Twitch, they are very, very well off financially. Anyway, though, if you add both of these numbers up, I've made a total of.
So you trying to get people to decide where it was going, or wanted to go?
That's not to say that's what I have. Now, I do live in Florida, which means there is no individual income tax. Big time Florida W right there. And I know, I'm big time gushing grannies, Florida glazer. I've lived here my whole life. And that is something very nice about it. But it's not to say that the tax man comes in gentle with the lube. He still goes whole hog raw. It is still brutal when the
that nigga said Hawaii. That's it. That's all I'd made my mind up. YouTube is down right now everywhere.
The cookie crumbles. Obviously.
What you mean YouTube down?
Instantly goes to taxes. There's also like salaries for the people that I pay on my team, other expenses, and also
you still a millionaire though, bro.
5 years of me earning money through my YouTube channel, I donated every single dollar to charity. So while I may have earned $41 million over the course of my time online, I don't have nearly that much. But I still have more money than I will ever know what to fully do with.
Unable to get into, goddamn, that's crazy.
To go through like a deep dive on what it looks like, taxes, expenses, all that kind of thing, to see how it all breaks down. But maybe that's a topic best left for a different video. So for now, I'll probably just conclude it here. Hopefully this was insightful. Anyway, that's really
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. That dude making all that motherfucking money, bro. I already know that there's a lot of money in this space. But you never actually see what niggas make. Like, you'll see ISOSpeed, he don't show you shit. He showed a nigga a crib one time or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see, like, the normal shit, but, like, these niggas be filthy fucking rich, boy. And I'm trying to be one on everything. I ain't even got to be like that. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't got to be, like, 35 mil. Like, nigga, I'll take that 55,000. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna keep it a beam, y'all. I'll take 55,000 to do this every day. Every day. Every day, all day, I take 55,000 to do this. Yeah, I'm just being honest, bro. I gotta take 20.